Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Erin and for today's video I'm going to be doing the All-Star Bookternet Charity Challenge. I was kindly tagged in this by Shelby from Grace with Books, who is one of my good friends here on BookTube. And basically, I'll leave all the information about this challenge and who I tag and everything in the description, because now, like, I've forgotten everything, who created it, like, all of it. It's gone. But what is really cool is for every video that is created, up to a $75 threshold, the creator of the tag will be donating $1 to the COVID-19 relief fund. So I obviously wanted to do this, plus it seems like a really fun tag. Before we get started, I would like to sincerely apologize from the bottom of my heart for not having posted in so long. My life has been so busy in all the best ways, and school finally ended, and I know this is completely unrelated, but I've talked about it in a lot of vlogs, so I figured I'd just mention it here. Guys, I passed math. I did it. I never have to take math again in my life. That's crazy. That is like the best news. I literally cried when I found out, so I'm really excited. But yeah, let's just get started with this tag, and hopefully I will be back to posting videos more regularly soon. Like, I don't know why I took a 10-day break. That's really not like me, and it felt really, really bizarre. So, okay. So I'm going to put the graphic up here, and then we'll just kind of go through everything. So basically what this is there's a bunch of like books and authors up on this screen now, and you go through and you talk about if you've read their books and why or why not. So yeah, let's get started. There are 18 either books or authors, so we've got a lot to cover. First up on this list is Angie Thomas, who is the author of The Hate U Give as well as On the Come Up, and I have not read anything by Angie Thomas. I do want to read her books. I know that they're very important. I also know that they're pretty like heavy with subject matter, and so I think I just need to wait a little bit longer, not much, to make sure that I'm in the right mental headspace that I can fully read and experience the books. So I might end up reading On the Come Up first, just because it's not, I don't think, as emotionally taxing as The Hate U Give, but I understand that The Hate U Give is so important and has done so many things for so many people, so it is one that I do eventually want to get to. I just want to wait and give myself like the time to be emotionally stable. So yes. The next book on this graphic is Shatter Me by Tahereh Mafi, and no, I haven't read it. I've read like the first 70 pages, and to be honest, I was really underwhelmed. It's something that I want to do like a video for where I read all 3 books, because, or the first original trilogy, because I have them all and I do want to read them, but I have a feeling that I'm going to be disappointed in them, and I feel like that would be an entertaining vlog to read, but I don't plan on reading like 4, 5, and 6 and any of the novellas that have come out after the original. So I don't remember what number 3 is, so I'm gonna insert a clip here talking about it. I didn't write it down. Hi guys, it is a days later and I am sitting to edit this video, and I looked to see what the third like author or book was for this, and it is Leigh Bardugo. I have read the first book in the Grisha trilogy, and other than that, I've read nothing by her. But 1 is better than 0, so it counts. But I do really want to get to all of her other books, so yeah, I just haven't gotten to it because I feel like I have to read the initial trilogy to read like the rest of her books. I mean, obviously not Ninth House, but so yeah, I've been slacking on that. And Ninth House seems just like really intense, so I'm kind of intimidated by it, but I do plan on reading her books. So yes, back to the rest of the video. Number 4 is The Cruel Prince by Holly Black, and I have read 114 pages of it, and I was enjoying it, but set it down. I suck. I don't know. I don't know. I'm the worst human ever. It is something that I want to read, especially because of all the hype and everything. But yeah, haven't read it. Do really want to. The next one is The Bone Witch by Rin Chapeko. I haven't actually read anything by Rin Chapeko, but The Bone Witch is one that I really want to. I never really heard anything about it when it first came out. But yes, this is one that I want to. I don't even really know the synopsis. I've read it a couple times and thought it was interesting. But a couple of other Rin Chapeko books that I have on my shelves that I do really want to get to are Wicked As You Wish, as well as The Never Tilting World. Yeah, The Never Tilting World, which just sound amazing. So Rin Chapeko as an author is one that is on my TBR for sure. The next author is V.E. Schwab. For her books, I've started a lot of them, but not finished them. So, for instance, I've started this Savage Song and got 202 pages in, and I was loving this. And every time I pick it up off of my shelves, I'm like, oh my gosh, I love what I've read so far of this. I need to continue it. And then I put it back because I'm an idiot. So I haven't read anything. I've started a lot of things by her, but I've never finished anything by V.E. Schwab, which is going to be a common theme throughout this entire video, unfortunately. The next one I'm not going to grab because it's going to completely ruin my shelves, but it is Cinder by Marissa Meyer. Yes, I have read this one. I've also read half of Scarlet, and I've read Heartless by Marissa Meyer. So I've read a little bit by Marissa Meyer, and that makes me, how many times can I say Marissa Meyer? But that makes me feel good that I've read something on this list. But I did read Cinder and I really enjoyed it. I read it my junior year of high school. And I read it pretty quickly actually. So next is another author, and it is Adam Silveira. I have not read anything by him, but I do want to. I really want to read They Both Die at the End, as well as What If It's Us, which is a book that he co-authored with Becky Albertalli. So yeah, both of those sound amazing to me, and I definitely really need to read them in the very near future. Next, we have another author, and that is the lovely Cassandra Clare. I have read some books by Cassandra Clare. You guys have seen that. I am up to Clockwork Prince in her books right now, and because I'm currently in a reading slump, I haven't finished it yet. But I've loved all of the Shadowhunter books that I've read so far. I finished City of Bones by Cassandra Clare when I was a senior in high school, and I really enjoyed it, and then I didn't pick anything up until this year, and I have flown through so many of her books, and I'm really excited. So maybe I'll pick up Clockwork Prince this month and finally finish it. Number 10 on this list is The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I have read that one and I actually really enjoyed it, but not as much as everyone else. I picked it up because I was really curious about what the story was, and also I was seeing all the hype and how people were saying the ending is heartbreaking, and I just kind of wanted to see if I thought it was. I didn't because I'm morbid, but it was really good. I think I gave that one a 4 out of 5 stars, and I've really enjoyed some of Taylor Jenkins Reid's other works as well. That was a lot of S's. The next one is Laini Taylor. She is the author of the Daughter of Smoke and Bone series, as well as the Strange the Dreamer duology, and I have started both of the first books in both of those series, and I was liking what I was reading, but I've put them down. I do want to read Strange the Dreamer this year. That is a goal of mine. I will read Strange the Dreamer. It is going to happen. Like I said, I started it and I was really enjoying it, but for whatever reason, I put it down. You know the drill. I suck. It's fine. Next is Illuminae, and this is one that I was actually going to pick up this month on audio, but then Scribd got rid of it, and I'm really bummed, and I don't have the physical book, so no, unfortunately, I haven't read it, but hopefully I'll be able to order it soon because it's one I want to read so badly. It just sounds like something that I would really like, plus all of the mixed media format just sounds amazing. And I have this, which was a pre-order campaign for Aurora Rising. Why do I have this if I've not read the series? I'm an idiot. But I've actually not read anything by those authors, so Next is Scythe by Neil Schusterman. I forgot for a second. And no, this is one that, again, I want to pick up in the very near future. Hopefully June will be my month if May isn't for reading, because I can't remember if I said this already. I've only read one book this month. Not great. But yes, this is one that I really want to read, so I want to go outside and read for a little bit today, so maybe once I'm done editing this video, I will be doing that, and I'll take one of these books that I've talked about out there, hopefully. Next, we have an author, and that is Miss Sarah J. Maas, and I have read some of her books. So I have read up to Heir of Fire in the Throne of Glass series, and then I have read the entirety of the A Court of Thorns and Roses series that has been published. I have not read Crescent City, nor have I finished the Throne of Glass series, but those are two things that I desperately want to do very, very soon. Also, I am highly anticipating the Nesta and Cassian book that will be coming out super soon. I'm just so freaking pumped. So, yeah. But I have read stuff by Sarah J. Maas. I am very happy to say that. The next book is An Ember in the Ashes by Sabaa Tahir. I have read this. I have also read the sequel, but I desperately need to read A Reaper at the Gates, especially because A Sky Beyond the Storm is coming out this year, you guys, in December, which is so crazy. I'm so pumped. That cover is stunning. But yes, have read this, absolutely loved it. 5 out of 5 stars. One of my favorite books of last year and of all time. So we're getting to the end, but next up is another author, and that is Seanan Mcguire. So she is the author of the Wayward Children series, as well as Middle Game, and many other books, but she also has a pen name, Mira Grant, and I have read Into the Drowning Deep and The Rolling Deep by her as well, and I absolutely love everything that she's written. Honestly, if I had to pick a favorite author, it might be her. I've read so much from her and given everything 4 or 5 stars. It's just so good. So yes, have read. I need to like finish off her backlist, but have read, have loved. 17, we have The Poppy War. We are nearly done. I haven't read this, but this is, again, something that I am planning on reading by the end of this year. It just sounds absolutely amazing. I'm pretty sure it's, like, inspired by the Opium Wars, so it's really dark. It's about a girl who goes to this school to become a warrior, and she becomes the best, even though she was an orphan and like didn't have a great chance at it. So yeah, I really want to read this one. It sounds really dark and right up my alley. It's an adult fantasy, so hopefully I will love it. Then lastly is To All the Boys I've Loved Before by Jenny Han. I have read this. I have read the entire series and I really loved them. I am in the minority that I loved the last book the most, actually. I think that is because in part because I read it while I was graduating high school, picking college, everything like that, and getting ready to move on in my life, just like Laura Jean was in the exact same way at the exact same time. And so like that, the amount of nostalgia that I felt for that was just like insurmountable. So yes, I have read that and I absolutely love it. I have seen the first 2 movies that have come out on Netflix as well. In my opinion, the first one was better than the second. I think a lot of people share that opinion, but yes, have read, have seen the movies, have loved. So yeah, that is it for this challenge. If you can, definitely try and do this. I think it's for an amazing cause, and if you want to, you could also donate. That would be really cool. I think I'm going to try. We'll see what my bank account looks like, but yes, I think this is amazing. Thank you so much to Shelby for tagging me in this. I'm trying to remember who made this. I really can't. I'm really blanking. It's really bad. But yeah, all the information will be down below, so obviously credit to the creator for this. Shelby, thank you so much for tagging me. I think this is an amazing cause, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you're all doing well. Sorry I haven't posted, but I do love you guys, and I really hope that you're all doing well, reading, mentally, and otherwise, and I will see you in another video, hopefully very soon. I think I'm gonna change it so that I just post once a week, especially because I'm just like feeling pretty overwhelmed with everything, but I'll still be posting. So yeah, I love you all. I hope you're all doing well, reading mentally and otherwise again, and I will see you very, very soon. Bye guys.